back to another episode. I believe it's part 11 now. And it's December. The grapes, I think, are very close to done here. Yeah, they'll be ready next month. How's our barley field doing? Pretty good, actually. Looks like it is gonna have a solid yield. Very good yield, actually. Okay, we don't have any pallets or anything. Because we're gonna have to get more trees in. And we're gonna buy some chickens, maybe. I'm not sure yet, though. The farm's looking pretty good. I think we might have some more water into the water tower, but look at that. We have 2 apple juice pallets. Let's see if we have any grape pallets. Oh, we have a lot of pallets over here. Potato pallet, grape pallet, tomato pallet, potato pallet. And we got 2 apple pallets. Oh, look at that. We already have half a pallet of honey. The bees are very good. The bees are worth the investment, for sure. Already. Alright. I think we go pick up some chickens. So, oh shoot. Forgot the truck's over here. First, let's deal with the pallets. We're gonna get the pallets out of the way, and then fill up the greenhouse with some water, and then we'll go check it out. Because we gotta get all these pallets over to the production and stuff, and then the rest we gotta sell. Or we could keep them until they're at peak price, because we do have 30,000. That's gonna be enough for me for a while. It's a lot of money. So honestly, we could just keep these until peak price.
What?
Because if we keep these until peak price, we'll have more money. Alright, we're coming back for the apple juice, or the apple pallets. Because I gotta bring all these over here. There we go. And put the rest of these over here. And I gotta grab these apple pallets. The honey can probably stay there because it's a shelf. We should be able to fit like 4 pallets on that. Alright, put that back there. Get some fuel here real quick. Nice. Don't worry about the firewood thing later. Let's get these juice pallets here. Or should I keep them? When's peak? Yeah, I should probably keep them until February. I want to see if potatoes or tomatoes have a good price right now. They're not very good. January and stuff, the price of those. Tomatoes. They need to make it so you can go all the way to the bottom of the mist stuff, so then you don't have to scroll all the way down. Where are the tomatoes at? Oh, there's a great something. It's not terrible. I feel like we just stock up though. Great demand at sell everything container. Well, I don't really have anything to sell. Alright, we still have plenty of time in the day, so let's go cut down a tree. It's gotta be a decent tree. Maybe go for this one right here. I need to get a stand or something so I can keep this thing in a shed. Don't want to have to go into the garage every single time. Alright, we're cutting down a red pine. That was the last tree, I think, too. Alright, let's drag this out of here. Oh, the truck's right here. Oh, it already took it? Nice. How much did that fill it? Oh, it pretty much filled it all the way. Alright, nice. So we're gonna let that do its thing. It only fits 2,500, so pretty much just one big tree should do it. Alright, let's grab our animal trailer and let's go pick up some chickens. So that pen can fit 100 total. So I don't really know how much we get. Probably just fill it up, honestly. We have the money for it. Let's get all 100. I think we do like 2 roosters and that should be enough. You don't really want to overpopulate your pen with a bunch of roosters. So I think we just do 2 and we should be good. Still make a lot of children. And then we can forgot about that. Our animal dealer should be literally over here. I don't really remember. Where is the animal dealer? Right here. The shop also sells animals too. So let's get this open here real quick. Let's unfold the deck so we can get more chickens in here. And then we gotta... Wait, which one is it to open? Oh, that's a side door. That's... Okay, that's another side door. Okay, I see. Alright, that's gonna have to work. I don't really know how this works. No, I don't want cows. I don't want pigs. I don't want any of that. Chickens. Okay, let's do... No, I'm not fitting that much. Let's do... 80. So we'll have 20 space. And let's do... 18 children. 2 roosters. Alright. A full entire trailer. Just close that up real quick. Alright, hopefully everyone has a nice little ride. Let's pick them up some food real quick while we're at it. Everyone's going for a little ride right now. Dude, it's just the roosters and some children up there. Don't roosters sometimes eat their children? Oh no, that's not possible, I don't think. That's beta fish and stuff. Look at all the chickens on the bottom, dude. And then there's just 2 roosters up there and a couple of babies. Okay, we got the used equipment dealer. I don't think they really have anything new here yet. Oh, this is the new place right here. Yeah, we can buy pallets and bales here, and we can also sell here. Interesting. I wonder if you can sell animals here. Let's pull around here. If you can sell animals here, that'd be lit. Oh, I don't know if you can. Alright, so we're gonna stop right here real quick. Alright guys, gotta get y'all some food. Oh, wheat pallets, very cheap. $2.70 for 2 pallets, holy. We're lowballing them. This is 1,000 liters of wheat for only like $1.35 a pallet. That's so cheap. I don't think we need that much for these guys. I think just 3 pallets and the 10 should be full for their coop. So let's just get these 2 pallets. Okay, come on. Yep, there we go. 2 pallets. And then 1 more pallet. Alright. 3,000 liters of wheat. Onto the truck. I need to get like a new trailer or something. Well, I have a trailer, but they didn't really bring it because you can't really attach the 2 trailers. Why am I lagging now? Let's do a quick save real quick. I don't want to lose progress here. Alright, let's drive all the way back home and get all these guys into the coop and feed them. Luckily, we did both things at once, so we're good. I had to skip the road right there because I didn't want to sell my wheat into the silo thing there. But yeah, this is pretty nice. I think we did a solid job here. Dude, why am I lagging so much? I feel like my game's gonna crash. Oh yeah, we gotta plow this and stuff. Forgot about that. Truck's taking a beating already, dude. Alright, let's get these guys unloaded.
Hey.
Alright, so we gotta open this up. Alright, bottom guys go first. Oh wait, actually, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we do the top guys first. Hey, yo, top guys out first. Get the roosters and the children out of here. Alright, and then raise that up. Get the rest of y'all out of here. Nice. That worked efficiently, not gonna lie. Alright, close that. We have a full entire coop now, dude. That's insane. Wait, not that one. I'm still getting used to this trailer, alright? No, not that. What? Can I not? Let's fold up the deck too. Oh, there we go. It's just a delayed animation. Okay. Just a delayed animation. That's why. Okay, okay. Alright, let's go right here real quick. Get off the truck. Gotta get all these pallets loaded off here. Ah, shoot. I'm out of. How do I get the money for that? What? How did I get $1,000? Oh! I think it was from the firewood. I was about to say, how did I get $1,000 from selling that pallet? I think it's from the firewood. Because I have it on automatic sell, so that might be why. I'm obviously going to get rid of all the money that I got from these pallets, so that'd be about 400. Yes, I have about a little bit of money, but like $50 I gained from that, but whatever, not that much. Got full chicken coop, pretty nice here. They should be pretty much full on food here. Yeah, 3,000 is the max capacity, so only need to get 3 pallets for them. I probably should have got 6, then we'd have extra, just in case, so I don't have to go back to the shop, but whatever. This trailer works pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. It was worth it to get that on market instantly, as soon as it pulled up on the used vehicle sale. I knew I had to get that. Alright, let's worry about our greenhouses and stuff. Oh, wait, I just realized. This right here is our brand new seeder. It's an old John Deere. Has these weird dual rib tires. And we don't have to plow or cultivate. We can do both things at once. It has a fertilizer thing in it too. So we can fertilize, plow, and seed at the same exact time with this thing. We already paid them. It was like $2,400, I think. Yeah, we paid them. Because it was worth the trade deal, and apparently our trade deal like wasn't enough. But so we had to pay about half price for that thing, so that's nice. So now we own that seeder, but we'll worry about that in a minute here. So I might have to go back to the shop, pick up some seeds and stuff. Dude, I wonder if I could use this thing with the truck. Let's just put it right here for now, so it's not in the way of my water and stuff here. Okay, 75% of a trailer, so we're gonna have to split it here. Unless the greenhouse still has water. No, it does not. Dude, we gotta figure out some way so both these things can have enough water. Alright, that's gonna have to be your cut. And the rest is going to the apple tree. I should also move the harvester, but whatever. Yeah, I need to figure out some way to get more water here. I don't really have any way to. I don't think let's go to container. You buy that for $3 grand. Probably not. Oh wait, old wind wheel with water tank. So we'll get groundwater from this thing. Instead of just having to catch water from rain and snow. Or we could just get this garden pump. But I don't think I'm going to use this because it's very cheap and it's kind of OP. Just for realism and to make it a little harder for me. We're going to buy this though, like instantly probably. So let's take down the old setup here. And, okay. Let's just put it like right over here. Oh my, that thing's massive. But now we'll get groundwater from this thing. Has the old tank on it, but the wind wheel will get groundwater for us, I believe. So that'll be nice. Alright, we gotta get this plow done, or this field done here. I think maybe we do canola again. I don't know. I don't really like doing canola because it takes forever to grow. How do we already have another apple juice pallet? Not whatever. We're gonna go to the shop, buy some more seed, but before we do that, I'm going to do this real quick. Let's get the fertilizer pallet out of here and seed pallet. It's not enough space, what do you mean? We only have 2 liters of seed, oh my. That's so bad. So yeah, we're gonna have to go to the shop to get more. And let's put this pallet on the shelf here. We have 3 apple juice pallets now, dude. We still have $18,000. Alright, so let's get all this into this cedar. And luckily I can lift these because they're not even heavy because there's like nothing in them. Let's get this in here. Can I not put it in there? I think I might have to do seed first. What is happening? Let me just hook up to the tractor real quick. What tractor am I going to use for this? I don't even know. Probably just whip out the 4320. Because we did get that trade offer and we got 2 tractors. We got the 4020 with the loader. It's an off-brand John Deere kind of loader, so. But it should be okay. And then we got a John Deere bale spear. So that should be nice. So I think I might buy that round baler that's at the used vehicle or the used equipment dealer eventually. I probably could afford it, but I think I want to get that small baler there so we can do some small bales. But let's just try and start the 4220 here. Since it is December, I want to work in a cab. Should probably also change the drip real quick because it's winter. No, I don't want the grape harvester, even though I'm going to need it next month, but 4320. Let's try and start it up. I don't have any ether, so I'm really hoping this thing will start up. And it looks like we got it. I'm going to give it some time, since it is a little cold in the shed, since we don't have any insulator or anything. Alright, so open this door. I don't even know if we need the plow anymore. Well, eventually I'm gonna get a planter, so I'll probably keep the plow. There's no reason to sell it since I got it for cheap at the used equipment dealer. Alright. We got a cabin here. I don't know if there is a radio in here. I don't think there is. I think it's just the fan and heat and stuff, which honestly I'll take. Fan and heat is very nice, but there's no radio. So not too bad though. As long as there's heat and there's a fan or something, oh, dude, this thing is very old. This is like 60 years old today. It's like 63 years old. Alright, let's try and get this into here. I'm just gonna do it like this real quick. Alright, so yeah, we have like no seed or anything. What am I going to seed? It's either wheat, barley, oat, or canola. Would be nice to get wheat for the chickens, but the pallets are very cheap at the shop, so I think we just go with some oat. But let's go pick up some seed pallets and stuff. But before we do that, we gotta buy a special thing so we can pick up these pallets, because they're gonna be kind of heavy for me to lift over the cedar and stuff. So I think we buy that thing right there. Alright, let's go. Stickers, probably not. Gotta make sure it's John Deere. Alright, 2,900. Great demand bolt fuel station. Can't even sell that anyway. Alright, we just bought that thing, so we're gonna have to... Well, actually, we'll be able to load the pallets into the truck, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to load the pallets into the cedar without using that thing. So I'm gonna have to bring the tractor to town anyway, I guess. So I'm gonna have to go back to town and pick up this thing, the big bag lifter. It can do big bags and it can do big bag pallets, I'm pretty sure. So we should be good. That's what we're gonna have to use to lift the stuff over the cedar, to lift the pallets. Because those pallets are heavy. I should be able to get them into the truck, but if we're gonna raise them to the cedar, we're probably going to need that thing. So let's go buy some pallets of seed and solid fertilizer. Should only need one of each. It's still gonna cost me a lot, but at least it's only one of each. Alright, looks like we have a little ramp here, so we're just gonna back it up closer so it's not too hard to get them into here. Don't have to go that far. So we need pallet of seed, 1,134. 1,728 for a solid fertilizer pallet. So that was a lot of money. Almost like $3,000, I'm pretty sure. Come on, get in there. Oh, that's the farthest it can go. Shoot. Ah, dude, these things are freaking heavy. I'm gonna break my back out here. Alright, let's go. This looks stupid, but it's working. Dude, eventually we gotta buy that slurry tanker. Dude. That thing's massive. I also want to get that small square baler. I need to see how much it is. It looks like it's in very good condition though. So is the round baler, so it's probably gonna be a lot of money. But it's gonna be less, of course, because it's used. Seems like whenever I go fast in this truck and have some pallets in it, seems like I always lag. Alright, let's get these unloaded real quick. Then I'm gonna have to go back to town with the tractor. Alright, let's get out the 4320 because I don't want to detach and stuff. Like, I could probably just use the loader on this thing, but it's a bale speeder. So I think I'd rather just use the pallet thing so I don't wreck the pallets. I don't want to poke a hole into the pallets and lose all our seed and stuff. So let's just whip out the 4020 and drive over to the shop. It looks the same as the 3020, but it has a lot more horsepower. Like 25 more, I think it's like 22 more horsepower on the 3020. Alright, we just got it attached to the tractor. It looks kind of funny, but trust me, it'll work. Because as you can see, it has that little hook there and stuff. It's got multiple hooks, and it's like a square, so we should be able to pick up a big bag pallet for this thing. If they're a little too heavy for me, I don't want to break them. Because I don't know how to get them up on the seat. I need a second person for that. So this should help out with that second person. Seems pretty simple. Just unfold it and lower it. Seems pretty simple to me. Should be able to get pallets on this thing. Chat, I figured it out. We don't need to spend an extra $800 on the wheel one. All I had to do was click RB and fasten tension belts. Why didn't I just think of that? You stupid. Alright, so we just drop it down, and then do this, and then we just lift it. Why didn't I think of that? I saw it on the pictures. I saw the tension belts, and I was like, maybe I try that out. Lifter. This thing has pretty solid lift. You can lift it kind of high. See, look at how well that's working, chat. And yes, obviously I can lift the pallet because I have liftable pallets and bales, but I want it to be a little more realistic, alright? Alright, so that looks like it's all the seeds it can take, so we have an extra 173 liters here. And we should be able to clear out the entire field with that easily, so we're just gonna bring this over to the good old shelf right here. Alright. Anyways, click unload. There we go. And let's get this next pallet. Yes, I know this takes more time than just lifting the pallets, but I want to be more realistic here, so leave me alone. I gotta let one rip real quick. Alright, there we go. And it lifts pretty fast too, which is nice. Alright. Next thing's already open. Don't ask how it magically opens, but it does. It should take the same exact amount as the seed part, because it looks like the compartments are the same exact size. Something like that. Alright, let's bring this over back to the shelf over here. And we gotta click unload. This thing works excellently. We're just gonna leave it out in the yard. Yeah, and it even has a little support thing. That's really neat. Alright, now we can get started on seeding. Yes, I know it's a little bit of work, but that's what people have to do IRL. Unless they have a second hand, but I don't. It's just me out in the middle of nowhere, so. In a small town. I'm like one of the only farmers in the area, but look at the map. This thing's huge. There's probably a lot of farmers in this map, on this map. I'm just all the way down here by town. There's probably a lot of people out north and stuff. Luckily, I found this property listed and got it instantly. And it's close to town, so another reason why I got it. Alright, let's go. Don't have GPS in here, obviously, but some people put GPS in their 4020s, but I can't do that. Maybe I'll pay some money to do that. Look at how good this thing's working. Works pretty well. It's tearing up the soybean crop that was left behind after we harvested, and we're just getting some seed in it. Pretty nice. Let's get this heading done here. Obviously, to make new fields, we're gonna have to use a plow, but this thing makes it so much easier, so I don't have to waste more gas, more diesel. I don't have to waste as much and do all three things at once. I can seed, fertilize, and plow all at once. We're obviously gonna have to manure spread over this, or slurry spread, but I don't care. I don't mind that. It's not too bad. We're probably gonna run out of manure. I don't even think I have that much left. Wait, yeah, I used the rest on the field. The barley field, so I don't think we're really gonna have that much. So I don't know what we're gonna do about this field. I'm gonna get this thing done. Alright, that's gonna do it for seeding and fertilizing and plowing. I don't think I have any manure. Let me check. If I don't, then I think we might use some slurry. We have about 4,000 liters of slurry. I don't know if that's gonna be able to get through the whole field, but hey, we gotta use it. Gotta do what you gotta do. Know what I mean? Oh, it's already 2:56 in the day. Shoot. We could have some rain in the forecast, but it's just clouds. But there is a chance. I'm pretty sure we could get rain, but I think we'll be good. Let's get this done. Oh, I completely forgot about that shovel. It's just been sitting there. Alright, let's get the slurry done here. I'm gonna use GPS for this, because I just want to make sure I don't waste any here. But I kind of forgot to fill it up. And yes, I know I'm using GPS, but let's just say I bought GPS for this. Alright, there we go. 2,000 liters of slurry that we can fit in at once. How much headlands did it say I did? Only one. Just because the field's shaped kind of weird. But we can do like all this at once. Shut up! Oh, this is so bad. We're missing so much. I probably should have fixed it right there. So I'm gonna go right back on this line. We got a spread right here. Now I gotta get all these rows here. I gotta go back for this. I don't know if we're gonna have enough slurry for the field. I don't know if we're gonna have enough slurry for the field, because we're basically out and we just did the headland. Alright, first tank is gone. We're doing the headland in about 2 rows. So let's fill up on the rest here, because we should be able to get almost a full tank here. Yeah. 96% of another tank in your shovel. What the? It's standing and spinning. What the? It's like one of those little spinny things. Can't remember what they're called, but oh my, that shovel is tweaking out. That was crazy. I don't know why I accidentally turned on my lights, but I did. Let's see how much rows we can get done with this. Hoping for a decent bit. Want to get a better yield on. Alright, looks like we're just about out of slurry here, but we got a lot done with the field. I'm not gonna lie. We spread it a lot on that field. I mean, we got pretty much half of the field done. So I'd say that's solid. It's actually really good. And I think next month we should have plenty of groundwater from our new water thing. And the shovel's tweaking out again. It still has snow from when it snowed last time because it picked up some snow. Well, none of that snow's gonna be here, but whatever. Alright, so let's just leave that right there. And let's hope we have a lot of water next month. I think what I'm gonna do is get everything put away because it is a mess out here. Let's get the fertilizer and stuff out of here. We're gonna need the big bag lifter again. Alright, here we go. Well, actually, the apple juice pallet is very light. It's not too much. It's pretty heavy, though. There we go. Alright, let's use this thing again. There we go. Drop it right onto that lift. Don't really have to lift it that much, because we're not trying to lift it over anything. I just hit the truck, but whatever. And unload that off of here. I could have just got both of these loaded into the truck and take it over to the shelf, but whatever. I already made up my mind. Alright, let's bring this over here. This thing's honestly not that bad. There we go. Second pallet in there. I think maybe we put this thing right here because, I mean, that would be a pretty nice spot. I don't know how the house is going to handle this, though. Alright, that'll work. Alright, now you get everything put away. The trailers I don't have to worry about, but yeah. Alright, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't like it how tight it is in there. It might be stuck. Ah. If I disconnect that and try and maneuver, I don't think it's gonna work that well. Yeah, I think I might be stuck. Whatever, we'll worry about it another time. Because it's literally almost dark. You need to get everything put away. I don't think the cedar is going to be able to fit through that door. So we might just have to put the cedar to the side. Might as well just put it right here. I'm not really sure where to put it. We have grape harvest next month, though. Gotta make sure there's enough space to pull out, so I'll just park right here. Should be mostly everything we gotta worry about. Yes, I know I have a bunch of stuff outside, but where am I supposed to put it exactly? We should have a lot of water from that groundwater windwheel thing. It'll for sure be a lot better than just catching rain or snow. That's gonna do it for this episode. If you enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. And turn on all notifications so you don't want to miss out on an episode.